Hello, all, and welcome. And I'm mgtowphilosopher, and I'm a very happy guy. So I went online this morning, and I figured, what the hell, I'll do a search for the top philosophy channels on YouTube, just out of curiosity. And I was surprised to find that of the top 50 philosophy YouTube channels, mine is number 38. On somebody's list, a site called Feedspot, and I'll post a link in the description of this video. And I'm not really very surprised because I've went through YouTube and I've seen some of the philosophy content, and it's not great as far as like tons of it. There's not like thousands of great philosophy channels, more like maybe hundreds that have really good content. So it's not like there's tons of those. There's tons of philosophy channels, but ones that produce like super content or even decent content are a small number. And this list is kind of legit to me because I've looked through it, and the people I see on there, many of them I would rate as very good in their grasp of philosophy. So let's take a look, shall we? And this list isn't all about views, because some of these folks are essentially people who don't have very many subscribers or view count. So clearly somebody went through and looked at, looks at, or maybe many somebodies look at YouTube channels and judge the philosophical content based on an objective analysis, not simply subscriber count and views. Philosophy 2, bite-sized philosophy. So you see here, this guy 155, this philosophy tube 155, YouTube follows 155,000, 6 million view count, but you go down, this guy's only got 77, which is still way more than me. But and there's Stefan Molyneux, of course, he's very high on the list. But if you can continue to go down, you'll find that some of these people don't have very high subscriber counts. They're clearly being judged on the quality of their content. This guy, Rockin' Philosophy, 18,000, then 16, 11, 5, 4. Now, this is a little old in terms of not applicable. So they don't even know. It's really obviously not even based. Maybe it's based more on, but it's not even based on view count, because this guy's got 5,000 views. So this Center for Philosophy of Science that rates above me is at 5,318 views for the entire channel. That's nothing. But they produce 138. They have 138 followers. I mean, that's just terrible. Clearly, they have good content, though, but the presentation might not be so great. And as we all know, presentation is everything. Good in this so far as philosophy content. It could be getting presented in a dry way. And my subscriber count, I hide. So it says NA. And here I am with a 1,176,000 views. And this is a very recent, just like 2 days ago, that they uploaded these numbers. It's wedged in between two guys that have far less views than me and probably less subscribers. 128 here. I don't know what this guy, Political Philosophy. So clearly, they're judging these based on actual content. For some of you who may not know some of my older content, when I first started my channel, I was doing almost entirely original content where I would sit for hours and just write the content out and make my content. Now I don't do as many of those because people don't seem to like that as much, and it takes a lot of time too. It's very time consuming, and at the time I was doing that, I had some free time, some more free time than I do now. Now that things have picked up and work has picked up. And so, yeah, and I still do try to produce original content, about one piece a week. Again, it's not difficult because it can take 8, 10, 12 hours to do. And so some of you are out there wondering, how is he being considered a serious philosopher? I just hear him laughing and saying funny shit in videos. Well, you need to go to my channel, look under playlists, and find my original content. And most of those videos are serious pieces on philosophical matter that is having to do with men's issues in general, but using philosophy in a very strong way. And that's apparently how I got on this list, because it has nothing to do with your subscriber numbers or your views, because these people are all over the list. And before you think, oh, well, it's only people who have philosophy in their name on YouTube, and there's not many of those. There's actually many thousands of those, and many of them have more subscribers and more views than me or some of these people do. And if you look through the names, some of these people's names, I don't know if they all have philosophy in them, but it's not about the name. As I said, the videos themselves, there are producers on YouTube that have more views, more subscribers. Yeah, I mean, this guy right here, Kane B, it's obviously not about the name of the channel. Okay. Otherwise, all these people and Sisyphus Redeemed. Yeah, it's not about the name, okay? It's about the content. Somebody went through the channels. Well, probably more than somebody. Many people contribute to this channel. So clearly, the people that are contributors went through and looked at content and judged it on its merits. So Feedspot believes that my channel is one of the top 50 philosophy channels on YouTube, and I'm very happy about that. So those of you who are not familiar with my more serious content, go. And by the way, even in my laughable content where I, make a lot of jokes and I'm very funny, I'm still using philosophy. People don't seem to understand that philosophy is a tool of the mind for better understanding the world that we live in. Okay? So I'm still using philosophy even when I break down and analyze these videos where these crazy delusional feminists make all these retarded claims, and I find the contradictions in their arguments, and I do this using philosophy. Okay? It's nothing more than a tool. It's not an ideology like many of you have said. And that's probably why I got on this channel to begin with, on this list, because of my videos talking about the differences between ideology and philosophy. I'm sure it's part of it. Anyway, so I suggest that you go and check out my original content, because if you're a new subscriber, you won't know that I have made a lot of more serious content, that I'm capable of making that content, and I just don't do it because it's too time-consuming, honestly. So there you go. Let me know what you think in the comment section. Like and describe if you would. And if you would be so kind as to donate to my Patreon, because YouTube continues to demonetize my channel. Of course. Yeah, so we go through the list here. Yeah, 2 million views. And then you've got, for again, 4,000 views. Yeah, so it's clearly about the content and not about how many videos you create. I mean, this guy's creating one video. It's not about subscriber number. It's not about viewer number. This Riddick's Book of Philosophy's got 420 subscribers and had something like, what was it, about 4,000 views, and it's a very small number of videos. So, yeah, literally it's about the content. For some of you out there might agree with it, but I'm on people's radar. I'm on the radar of those who check out and view and judge philosophy channels. So that's pretty cool. So I'm the mgtowphilosopher, and I wish you all a good day. And there I am, number 38. Take care, guys.